Bismillahi irrahmani irrahim. Ad-darsu as-sadis ashar, the 16th lesson from Kitab Bulughul Maraam min Adillati al-Ahkam by al-Hafiz Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani. May Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala have mercy on him and on us and on all our parents. Amin. Qala babul mashi ala al-khuffayn, chapter of wiping over leather socks. عن المغيرة بن شعبة رضي الله عنه قال كنت مع النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فتوضأ فأهويت لأنزع خفيه فقال دعهما فإني أدخلتهما طاهرتين فمسح عليهما متفق عليه. Sayyidina al-Mughira bin Shu'bah, may Allah Ta'ala be pleased with him, narrated, once I was in the company of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He then performed wudu, and I dashed to take off his leather socks. He said, leave them, for I had put them on after performing ablution. Meaning I had put them on after being pure, meaning when after my feet have become purified. أدخلتهما طاهرتين. So he wiped over them. This hadith is agreed upon. وللأربعة عنه إلا النسائي أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم مسح أعلى الخف وأسفله وفي إسناده ضعف. The Arba'a, Abu Dawud, Tirmidhi, and Ibn Majah, except An-Nasa'i, narrate the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They all narrate from Sayyidina Mughira that the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam wiped over the upper part of the leather socks and the under part of it. In its chain of narration, there is weakness. وعن علي رضي الله عنه قال لو كان الدين بالرأي لكان أسفل الخف أولى بالمسح من أعلاه وقد رأيت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يمسح على ظاهر خفيه أخرجه أبو داود بإسناد حسن. سيدنا علي كرم الله وجهه ورضي الله عنه وعن والدينا آمين. If the religion were based on opinion, it would be more important to wipe over the under part of the leather socks than the upper. But I have seen Allah's Messenger alayhi salatu wasalam wiping over the upper part of his leather socks. Reported by Abu Dawud with good isnad, with good chain of narrators. In this narration of Sayyidina Ali, we see that, the part that is fard wipe is the upper part. And he says if it was on opinion, we would have said that it is more important to wipe the under part, the lower part, because the lower part has more dirt. But Deen is not of opinion, it is of isnad. As one of them, Abdullah ibn Mubarak, said, لَوْلَا الْإِسْنَادُ لَقَالَ مَنْ شَاءَ بِمَا شَاءَ. If it was not for a chain of narrators, whoever wills can say whatever they will. In the previous hadith, we also see, because of that hadith, some of the scholars say it is also recommended to wipe the lower part. But the upper part is the obligatory part to wipe. Yeah. وَقَدْ رَأَيْتُ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ صلى الله عليه وسلم يمسح على ظاهر خفيه. وعن صفوان بن عسال رضي الله عنه قال كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يأمرنا إذا كنا سفرا ألا ننزع خفافنا 3 أيام ولياليهن إلا من جنابة ولكن من غائط وبول ونوم. أخرجه النسائي والترمذي واللفظ له وابن خزيمة وصححاه. Sayyidina Safwan bin Asal, may Allah Ta'ala be pleased with him and with all our parents, Amin, narrated, when we were on a journey, on Safar, the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi wa sahbihi wa sallam used to command or recommend us to wear our leather socks for 3 days, meaning not to remove our leather socks for 3 days and 3 nights, whether we had to answer the call of nature or slept. However, in case of ejaculation or sexual impurity, he commanded us to remove the leather socks. Meaning for hadath saghir, no need to remove the leather socks. But for hadath that is big, such as sexual impurity, hadath that requires ghusl, one has to remove the leather socks. But the condition of mash over the leather socks is that when you put them originally, you have put them in a state of purity. For example, you have wudu and then you put the socks, the leather socks. But one cannot just put them without wudu and then perform mash on them. That's the condition. But when you are traveling, then you can spend 3 days with their nights without removing them, and you can mash over them. Well, when you're home, you have only 1 day and 1 night to mash over the socks without removing them, as it is in this coming hadith. وعن علي بن أبي طالب رضي الله عنه قال جعل النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم 3 أيام ولياليهن للمسافر ويوما وليلة للمقيم يعني في المسح على الخفين. أخرجه مسلم. Sayyidina Ali in this hadith says, the Holy Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam fixed the period of mash, wiping over the leather socks, khifaf is the plural of khuf, for 3 days and nights for a traveler, and 1 day and a night for the resident person in a town or in a city. This hadith was reported by Imam Muslim. hada wa sallallahu alayhi wa ala sayyidina wa mawlana muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi haqqa qadrihi wa miqdarihi amin wa iyyakum amin.